is good, my pack members? M.V.K here, back again on YouTube, as well as for my Uber pack members that are Patreon members as well. And this, guys, today I'm here to deliver one of 3 requests from one of my latest new Uber pack members, Lorenzo Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls! You're killing me. I'm just messing with you, bro. But he is a beta level member on my Patreon, which allows you to choose 3 videos, doesn't matter what it is, and I will deliver. So this will be on YouTube as well as on Patreon. And today I put a poll up in my community feed on the channel and asked you guys which one of Lorenzo's 3 request videos would you want first? 1, 2, 3. 1 was 8 women that could have played Aunt May in the MCU outside of Marissa Tomei. I will get to that as well. The second one was what was the second one? The second one was who should make up the MCU lineup of the X-Men. I'll get to that as well, because that was number 2. So that got the second most votes. But the one that got the most votes was gaming franchises that would make better TV series. And I was like, ooh, this should be good. I like this. Let's do this. So many gaming franchises I feel make better TV series than movies. And we are starting to see that more and more now than ever. More streaming services are adapting video game franchises to TV. Halo is on Paramount Plus. You got I want to say Resident Evil, but I have not watched that Netflix Resident Evil. But yeah. But we're seeing more and more come out. More franchises. There's Yakuza is coming. There's all these different series that are coming. But the fact is, there's so many. Now, Lorenzo didn't say how many he wanted, and that's the thing. You got to kind of give me a sense of how many you want. But me being me, I'm gonna choose an even number because I'm crazy. I got a real nuts for odd numbers. I got OCD about it. I'm sorry. You're crazy. I'm crazy. But anyway, guys, Lorenzo, if you're watching, bro, whenever this goes up, thank you. I will get to the other 2 soon. But these were his 3 requests for the month of July, and I just didn't get to them in time. I had a lot on my plate. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get to them no matter what, because I have to deliver for my Patreons, right? Yeah, my Uber pack members. Your alpha loves you. Thank you. So hope you guys enjoy. So on the first, number 1, the first gaming franchise I feel would make a better TV series than movie or so. We're going with number 1, and that number 1 is Streets of Rage. Yeah, I know a lot of you, for any kids who grew up in the 90s, loved beat 'em up games, must know Streets of Rage is up in there, because at the end of the day, it is one of the greatest beat 'em up games ever. And I know Sega has wanted to adapt their franchises to films and TV series, and I've heard rumors going around saying Streets of Rage or Bare Knuckle is one of those series that is being turned into a movie. I beg to differ. I say a TV series would work better, where you can adapt the different sequels from Streets of Rage 1 to 2 to 3, and now of course 4 came out. The story of 3 ex-cops that could not stand by and watch Mr. X and his syndicate take over the city. They never say what city it is, but they say it's a metropolitan city. And they take the law into their own hand to take the fight to Mr. X and gain allies on it. That's good storytelling. You can do that in a story, in a series, than just a movie. You're not saying that you can't do it in a movie, but you would want to get more out of a series. Series being, you can tell, flush out characters. You can flush out Axel's character, Blaze's character, Adam, Skate, all those characters. You can flush out these characters more than just do a movie. Just saying. So number 1 is Streets of Rage. Number 2 on the list is a game that I feel would work so much better as a TV series, and that's The Division. Tom Clancy's The Division. I love The Division. I thought it was a cool concept and a scary one too. This series revolves around a pandemic. Jesus Christ, yes. A pandemic that started because of a smallpox-like virus that was passed through on Black Friday. It was passed through a dollar bill, and that bill got passed to another person, and it passed to another person. Everybody who touched it came in contact with this smallpox-like virus, and because of that, it spread all over cities. Cities quarantined, and everybody went crazy. And there was a division that tried to keep the peace and the law in these quarantine cities. New York, my hometown, was the first city that they showed in the game, and oh my God, when I tell you, seeing how desolate and isolated and scary the Big Apple was scary to me. But I would love to see that. That would be The Division would be a great series as a TV series, not as a movie, but as a TV series. Once again, flushing out characters. Number 3 on the list, gotta go with Max Payne. I'm sorry. Look, no disrespect to Mark Wahlberg, but that wasn't it. That movie wasn't it. That did not capture the essence of the Max Payne series. What is the essence of Max Payne, the series in general? Cop gets in too deep. What happens? His family's murdered, and he goes on a revenge. How could you mess that up for a movie? I don't know, but they did. But a TV series would work better, where you can flush out the character, show, just like they did in the game, just how much Max loved his family, what kind of cop he was, things like that. What's motivating him? That movie didn't do jack shit. Terrible. Number 4 on the list, we going dark fantasy here, and I think this would be a series that would be something on maybe Netflix or something like that. We're going with the Legacy of Kain franchise. Yes, indeed. What a series, y'all. Yes, I know it deals with a vampire, and we've seen Castlevania on Netflix, and that was animation. It's great, but I can see a Legacy of Kain, and it depends on which hero you want to use. You want to go with Kain, who was trying to get revenge on his curse as a vampire and try to find a cure, or go with Razel. It doesn't matter to me. Whichever one, it be suited fine. Because at the end of the day, I would love to see the Legends of Kain franchise get some more spotlight in the world, because we haven't seen some kind of talk about this franchise in a long time. I'm just saying, folks. Come on, give me some. Give me some, right? Right? Anyway, next up on the list, number 5, we're going with the Infamous franchise. Good storytelling, good franchise, easy. Government tries to possess people who have powers, which they call themselves conduits. Pretty much, this is basically the Infamous franchise is basically X-Men. You can clearly see they got the influence from X-Men. The government trying to control mutants and control them and put them in concentration camps and use them as weapons and things like that. That's and it's good storytelling. We have seen basically 4 games in the franchise. Infamous 2, which had Cole McGrath. Infamous the third one starred Delson Rowe, who was a Native American out in Seattle. And then there was another one that I guess was a prequel to Second Son. I haven't played it yet. I've had it for a while and I keep forgetting to play it. But it does revolve around a character that was in the Second Son game. But yeah, easy storytelling. Once again, doesn't matter which main character you use, but you could still tell good storytelling of this gritty superpowers, individuals who are either going to be good, use their powers for good, or become the villains. Simple, right? Infamous. Number 6, I should be on the list. Metroid. Am I the only one here that feels like our girl Samus needs to step foot out of the gaming franchise and into another medium, like a TV series or a movie? Because let me tell you, I would say the true first lady of Nintendo. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says about Princess Peach. That can go suck a, you know what, I'm sorry. But the true female face of Nintendo needs some respect. And how cool would it be to see them tell a story of a female bounty hunter throughout, going around, catching bounties, and staying one head, and then of course running into the dragon Ripley. How about that? I mean, they did Halo pretty damn well, so you can't tell me Nintendo can't throw down and give us a Metroid series? Come on. Number 7 on the list goes to my boy Ryo Hayabusa, Ninja Gaiden. Now, Ninja Gaiden can be both a movie and a TV series, but in my opinion, you'd get more out of it through a series. I would have the same people that gave us Ninja Assassin, that great movie, maybe doing the direction and everything like that. A series about a young man of the Hayabusa clan, Dragon Clan, once again, trying to seek who killed his father. And it goes from there. You can tell good storytelling, and it would be great to see, yes, I'm sorry, but you want to keep it authentic, cast a actual Asian lead as the role of Ryo Hayabusa. And just see him kicking ass. That would be so sweet. And you could put Ayane and you could put a lot of those different characters that were in Dead or Alive in there too. I wouldn't mind that. Just saying. Ninja Gaiden. Number 8 on the list, Life is Strange. You could tell a good, dramatic, sci-fi story with Life is Strange. I like the gaming franchise. I don't have the second one. I have pretty much the third one, I think, the last one that came out. I have 1 and 2, and I like the storytelling. I like that. And you can tell that with a good story. I would even get the people behind Stranger Things to do that. I'm saying it would work, but it would be so cool to see, because it doesn't always just have to be an action or dark fantasy or this, but yes, TV series. Life is Strange. Be great. Number 9 on the list, going back to another drama, sci-fi, Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge could be both, but to me, a Mirror's Edge series based around Faith would be cool. Who would I get to cast as Faith? There's a couple of women I could see playing Faith in the show, if they ever did a show. I'm not gonna go down the list, but Yeah, there's actually a few I could see as fake. I love the Mirror's Edge. I like the concept. I like, the whole concept of the runners and this and that and this dystopian future and everything like that. I love sci-fi, so yeah, it'd be great to see. And number 10 on the list, Legend of Zelda. God damn it, Nintendo. Give us Legend of Zelda fans a project outside of the video games. I'm tired of seeing people play tricks on us. Don't fuck with me with a Legend of Zelda trick people making these fan-made trailers and then April Fools. That pisses me off. But I would love to see a Legend of Zelda TV series on some sort of streaming service. Look at I mean, you can't tell me they couldn't do one of those series and be like, oh, that's cheap. Look at all the great fantasy style streaming service TV series that's on App Prime or Netflix. You telling me you couldn't do a Legend of Zelda series? Come on, man. I want to see Link. I want to see the real princess of Nintendo, Zelda, who can take care of herself. Fuck Princess Peach. I'm sorry, man. But yes, I want to see a Legend, something outside of the video games with Zelda. Come on. Just give us something, please. Is it so wrong? I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that list. Now, if you're asking, yo, Chris, what about some of your favorites like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Mass Effect? I know they say Mass Effect is getting some kind of project. That's why I didn't put any of those things on it. But yes, I'd love to hear what you guys got to think, because as you all know, this is going on both YouTube and Patreon. But want to give a shout out to Lorenzo Smalls. Thank you for this. The other 2 requests are coming. I will do those in the process as well. But you know me, I have a schedule, so I try to keep uploading what schedules I do. But don't worry, Lorenzo, they will be coming, and I will be looking forward to seeing what else you give me, because you are not just a pack member on YouTube, you are an Uber pack member. You are up there with the echelons of the pack, because you do both, and I respect that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And with that being said, guys, you guys take care. I will see you guys next time with some more, not just from Lorenzo Smalls, but from anybody. And if you want to become a Patreon member, an Uber Pack member, Patreon, link of my Patreon is in the section down below, or I may put it up somewhere here or whatever, and you can see what you would like to be. You can even just join for $1. And I will see you guys next time. As always,